I feel like what's not being discussed in this whole Kawhi scandal is what his in this Clippers era's legacy now becomes. A lot of the discourse has been on debating if the allegations are true, but Pablo's sequel podcast to his first report doesn't, I would suspect, give the Clippers any plausible deniability no longer. So let's just play the game that the Clippers are going to get punished and that what we've been hearing from Pablo is exactly what it appears to be. This just totally rewrites Kawhi's legacy from the quiet, innocent, oh, he's just a fun guy, board man gets paid, two-time Finals MVP, to being the face of the biggest NBA scandal since probably the 70s when players were playing on literal cocaine. To be clear, that's not me saying he's that much to blame. The odds are, bearing the investigation revealing otherwise, that he had no idea about the shady stuff this company was pulling and he just wanted to get paid. It doesn't change the fact though that he left like the $40 million on the table by leaving Toronto to join the Clips, which that 5-year versus 4-year contract thing was put into the CBA by league to incentivize star players staying with their current teams, meaning this move also is an attempt to undermine competitive balance in the league. And as a player, you have an obligation to uphold the ethics of the league you so greatly benefit off of. Like, you can't make the excuse of, oh, he just wants to bag. Like, that doesn't apply here. And for the Clippers, this is somehow the lowest low in their franchise's already lethargic history. They go from a team in the 2000s practicing at some really low-end facility for NBA standards, sharing with the NHL's LA Kings, this cheaply, poorly ran team owned by a racist in Donald Sterling, to actually then having things so great the last 12 or so years with Ballmer, his infusion of cash to get them a new arena, the top of the top facilities, all these winning seasons and playoff berths. But ironically, the greed in having more money than they could possibly spend is what ends up coming back to bite, and they get to watch the next decade outlook in shambles while SGA is on his way to a dynasty in OKC.